Good afternoon, everyone. Let me get my camera adjusted. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before you come in the chat, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video. So we have many out there. I know, honey, but I was almost right on the dot. So there's many out there. Welcome in. There's nephew Troy. It's good to see you guys. And there is Ginger. Ginger, sweetheart, the hat went out today. I'll update your, thank you for the hearts. I'll update your shipping information. And there's Jean. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see everyone. As usual, I've been crocheting yeah, that's the Heidi Doss that, let me get some light on the subject here. That's the Heidi Doss that, whoa, that's too bright. This is the Heidi Doss. Why is my camera really stinking right now? Hang on just a second. That my camera really, hang on, guys. There, that's a little better, but my camera, it still don't look good. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is the Heidi Doss that I got from, that was a gift from Leslie McNeil. And I thought I would wear it. So it's good to see you guys. And I had some earrings that would match that, but I couldn't find them. So I just threw those on. It's lightweight and it was right there. Sometimes you just have so many things that it gets crazy. So tonight we will have a couple of drawings and there will be one special giveaway that, yeah, it's cold here, Ginger. Hey, Brian, welcome in. There will be a special gift. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you win it, you have to wait and see, and I'll show you the box. After I get these papers off of it. So here we have, since this is the season of giving, naturally we got to have something good, right? And there's Leslie. Leslie, I'm wearing it. And this is gift giving season. And naturally, we're going to have something special. But the only catch is, I'm not going to tell you what's in it. It's a surprise. Thank you, Leslie. So this is a surprise that it will be, we will have the name that will draw out of the Christmas box here, which will get $5 off their items. That excludes shipping. And then we'll have this for everyone. We'll get in on it. So I'm telling you guys in advance, the questions are going to be associated with the Bible and Christmas. So you might want to kind of go through your mind over some of that stuff. But yeah, this will be going to some lucky person. All I have to do is slap a label on it. And it will be done. It's good to see you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, please. I would appreciate it. We'll give it just a few more minutes for more people to come in. And what did I do with that? There's the phone. And I hope everyone had a fantastic day. But yes, that right there will be up for grabs. The only catch, and there's Face the Ace, the only catch, you will not know what it is until it arrives at your house. So it's kind of like an early kind of a Christmas thing where, sometimes we don't know what we're getting. So that's what we're basing that over there off from. So let's see. Thank you, Face the Ace. I just had my hair cut, and no one knows how to fix your hair better than you, right? So, isn't that gorgeous? Let me put a little light on everything. And I always like the bouffant hair, so naturally I'm going to fluff it up a little bit. But thank you, Brian. Yeah, isn't it though? Leslie McNeil, which is in the chat, and thank you so much, Leslie. I love you, girl. It is so beautiful. It was a gift from Leslie, and I absolutely love it. It's right up my alley. And see, I did a video because sometimes, guys, it's not, selling is nice, but sometimes it's the interactions that you have with the people that patronize your chat. And it's, because no one just wants to feel like another number, right? So, what should we start off with? The first few moments is going to be in my live stream. I talk about you, really. Oh my goodness. To smash that like button. Oh, Leslie is such a sweetheart. Now, see, it's relationships like that. Leslie is such a sweet person. She's almost like a motherly figure. Not saying you're old, Leslie, but she really is. And she just, I don't know. You ever, hey Bruce, welcome in. Have you ever been around someone that you just open up to, and you feel like you're safe with that person, and that whatever is said between the two of you is never repeated? And that's what I really like, guys. I really like the fact that one thing you guys know about me, I'm going to tell it like it is. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Had to roll my sleeves up. They were a little long, but, and thank you. And welcome, Jen. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, the first segments are going to be about Christmas. So, I know you guys are in that Christmas spirit. So, first up is this little guy right here. Isn't he adorable? And he does work. Look at that balance act, guys. Okay, he is in wonderful condition. He is not dirty. There is no odor. He's as cute as a button, kind of different. And we're going to start him and welcome in everyone, and thank you for being here. We're going to start him at 12 because he's cute as he can be. And 20 days till Christmas. And we're going to start him at 12. He does work. He is very clean. And he's just adorable. I don't know if I'm the only one that's fascinated. Oh, thank you, Romel. Oh, how sweet. Thank you so much. But look at him. Isn't he adorable? You're going to have to wake him up, Santa. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. Thank you. I thought he was cute. Okay, I don't see any interest. We may revisit some of these things. so I can get you guys in the spirit of things. And tonight, like I was saying, it's going to be Christmas Bible trivia. Thank you, nephew Troy. And you're really going to have to know your stuff. You really are. Just saying. So next up, we have this absolutely beautiful snow. She's like a snow person. She has really a beautiful dress on, and I did grab this on the way up the stairs. She's coming in at about, I'm gonna have to wrestle her down. She's about 17 inches tall. I'm glad that didn't hit me in the face. And we're going to start her at $10, which she's very well worth it. So we're going to start her at $10. Is what we're going to start her at. Oh my goodness, Jen, I didn't hear that, but it sounds like it's going to be very well needed. I don't think there's any wind that could cut through that. So she is $10. She's in great condition. She's not a topper. She is a snow lady, and isn't she adorable? And she's about that big, very feminique, I guess you would call it. But there she is. Isn't she beautiful? Let me get that. I got the big measurer. Let me grab it real quick. You guys are not in the Christmas spirit? I can't believe that. It's 53. I think it's about 40 something here. Okay. Hey, Ashbel, welcome in. Thank you. So we don't want this stuff hanging around. So I am going to discount her to $8. So we're going to do a buy it now of $8. The first $8 in the chat will take this beautiful. Hey, Nikki, welcome in, sweetie. $8 for this. I mean, really? I'm sure that cost a lot more than that. It's in really good condition. I know one thing. I'm going to get on my phone because I'm a heck of a lot faster on my phone. So, and it's good to see you, Ashbel, and welcome in. Let me get on my phone because I'm faster. Believe it or not. So we're going to switch this up because I don't see anybody in that Christmas spirit. So we're going to go ahead and switch this up a little bit. And I'm lagging really bad on that. So she was an $8 buy it now. And guess what? She might make a return because people come in all during the show. And she's really, really cute. And I'm trying to turn this down. So I'll use my phone. So there she is. She's really beautiful. So we'll pass on that. It seems like in auctions, the first 10 to 15 minutes are like, you got to get people's attention, I guess. Okay. Now, we're going to bring something up that I know a lot of people like. And where's the other one? I've got another color now. Where did it go? Well, duh, they're over here. So I didn't Google these. I'm not for sure if there's vintage, but we have the blue. I think they're like martini. Here, Jamie Lynn's message, Gina. My hat arrived today, and I love. Thank you, Jen, for jogging me to look. It is more precious because it was. Oh, thank you. So, and all the excitement. Thank you so much. Okay, you want the little Christmas lady? You got it, honey, and your name goes in here. And that is sold to Miss Minnie. And since I document everything, sold to Minnie. Congratulations. It was a buy it now. Congrats, congrats. Let's put this little baby right over here with Minnie's name on it. She is just precious. Well, duh, you better. And then Minnie's name will go into the Christmas box for regarding the Japanese statues, but haven't. Um, I didn't get your information, Nikki. If you could, would you send it? Because a lot of times people do put there's two F's, so it's. I'll drop it in the chat one more time, sweetheart. And there it is. There, that's my email. And I was looking for your email from before and I didn't receive it. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and send everything to that email, please, because I was looking for it and I didn't see it. And a lot of times people put a D where the F is. So this is sold to Minnie. Minnie's name goes into the box. Because, honey, I would never ignore you, sweetheart. I usually check my email and I would never, ever ignore anyone. So sometimes that little typo does. That's okay, Nikki. I understand. I one time I received employee of the month and I got a certificate and they spelled my name wrong and I had been with the company for over 10 years. And I'm like, wow, really? That's quite all right, sweetheart. That's a very common mistake there. So, next up, guys, we have these. Let me do a quick Google shot, real quick here, guys. It happens a lot. Oh, yeah, Jen, you're going to have to knock on my. Thank you for relaying those messages because I was like, kind of out there and I missed them. I appreciate that. Let's take a quick picture to see exactly. And there are 5 of them and they are magnificent. And you guys seem to love the colors of glass. So that is what, and where's that camera? That's what I'm going on. Let's back it up a little bit here to get the whole. And these are all going up together as they should because I believe probably a part of a set to start with. So here's what we have. These are martini glasses. They're vintage, as a matter of fact, and I do have 5 of them. I had to remind my corporate job of HCA Healthcare that I had my 5-year anniversary and they spelt my name wrong when they put it in the newsletter. So much for being loved. People think that making an error like that, people like to feel appreciated and stuff like that. And when you have an employee that's with you for that long, because a lot of times it's like a revolving door and they should really appreciate people because they just should. It's what they should do. So we have 5 of these. And let me see. And they are vintage. And I'm going to start all of them at a starting bid of not that, excuse my, of $15 for all. Well, it helps. Here, let me get my phone back because I cannot see squat. So let me come on here. So we're going to start bid these at 15. They are vintage. They are the color of glass, different colors. And I just thought that, hey, and you're going to get all 5 of them for for a starting bid of 15. This is why I came to the YouTube community, because each day is a fulfilling experience with each of you, and it really is. And I'll give you guys it is, and you meet so many people, and that makes an impact on people's lives. They're 7 inches tall, and they are approximately 3 inches deep. There is red. Here is a purple, kind of the lights drowning them out a little bit. Here is a dark blue. Thank you, Ellie, and welcome in, sweetheart. And then we have a pale blue, and then we have a yellow. And they are martini glasses, and they are absolutely vintage. And the start bid is 15 for all 5 of them. So that's a pretty good deal. That's like what, 3, 6, 9. That's like $3 a piece. But they are very nice quality in the colors. They are very pretty. So there we have those. And boy, they're delicate too. Let me look over here. So we will bypass these. They will be available if anyone is watching after the fact and would like to purchase these. They are up for grabs. You know, if someone has those would be pretty displayed, you know, out. You know, if someone has a bar set or something, they would be really pretty. And we'll just put those over there away from my Wi-Fi, because that would be terrible. Okay, we're just going to go back to Christmas again. So here we have this cute little sign. It's a snowman. It's the countdown to Christmas. And look at his little bow tie and the little sparkles. Thank you, Minnie. I just love it. And look how adorable. And he said, I'll give you a measurement. And we'll start him at 12. At $12. He is so adorable. He's in excellent condition. Let me get... What did I do with that crazy measuring thing? Oh, me and measuring tapes do not get along. What did I do with it? Oh, my goodness. I just had the darn thing. Did I set it somewhere? Oh, my gosh. Well, he's about that big. So he is decent sized. I don't know what I did with that measuring tape. But isn't he adorable? And you can move. This does move to count down the days of Christmas. And he's really adorable. And Minnie said 12. And maybe in the next hour I'll find that measuring tape. So I do see Minnie in at that $12 bid, looking for 14 or better. He is just adorable. Oh my gosh, Jen, they have the best food. I mean, they had steak, they had ham, turkey, roast beef. I mean, they had, and I love their sweet potato casserole. He's in very good condition, really cute. Oh my God, it was so good. So I don't see any other bids, so we're going to begin to count this down for Miss Minnie. So we're going to go once to Miss Minnie, going twice, final and last call, and we are sold to Miss Minnie. And it looks like Minnie is dominating the the Christmas thing over here. So that goes to Minnie for 12. Congratulations, sweetheart. Your name also goes in to this right here, and I'll drop it right there. It's really cute. I mean, alrighty, let me write. If I don't do this, guys, I'll have to watch the video, and I'm like, oh no, not. I don't want to watch the video when I can write it down and have it all ready. There we go. Let me stick that in there somehow. Let's see. There we go. We'll set it right over here. Want to break something. Alrighty then. Now, guys, these are really special. I don't break them before I get them over here. Let's see here. These here are, they're like shampoo. Look at how beautiful those are. Let me douse that light just a little bit. Look how beautiful. Look at that pattern. They're like a honey amber color. And I have 3 of them. And I thought, well, I usually like to, hey, Chew, welcome in. I usually like to get things in at least 4, but I just couldn't leave these behind because they were so beautiful. So I had to get them, and they are marked. And let's see what we got here. Let's see here. They are marked. Let me turn the light up a little bit. They are marked. I don't know where that crazy magnifier is, but it's getting crazy. So they have a stamp of, it says Home Essentials on it. And they are really, really, really nice ones. And I really didn't want to leave them behind, so I picked them up. They will be sold in a set of 3, and I'll give you... Oh my God, I just had that crazy measuring tape. I'm going to have to call downstairs and get Shannon to bring me one, because obviously, of all the things that a person forgets, the measuring tape's right at the top. Darn it, I just had that. I think I'm losing it, guys. I may have to get Shannon to bring me one from downstairs because this is insane. Then when I get the other one, I'll find what I'm looking for. I just had that. Oh my God, is that not crazy? I guess I'll have to holler downstairs and get her to bring me one, because I have to yell pretty loud, I think. Can't find it. This is crazy. I just had the darn thing. If it's not totally insanity. What did I do with it? Move this over. I can't even give a measurement because I can't find the crazy measuring thing. Here, I'll postpone these and we'll come back to them because I'm going to have her bring me one up here. I am so bad about that. So, I know you guys seen this. This is a beautiful, someone made this. You know, it's been handmade. I can tell. It kind of is like a Southern Belle inspired hat, and it does have the this right here in the back. And I know someone made it because the hat is not marked at all. It would be beautiful hanging on a wall, as a wall hanging, or it can be worn. If you like to wear purple, there's the hat right there. So I'm going to start this at 12 bucks because it's cute and someone took the time to make it, and I'm sure it wasn't something that was inexpensive, I'm sure. So we're going to start this at $12, and I think it's beautiful. And it does have the like a floral thing around it. It is purple. It's really pretty. It's got the ruching in the back, and it's just really, like I said, you could hang that. That could be hung on a wall and let this hang down. I thought it was beautiful. If not, I may be forced to keep it. But I thought it was absolutely beautiful. You don't see these guys. Hey, Francis, welcome in, sweetie. You don't see these, but it's definitely handmade, and you don't see this. So I may be keeping that for myself. I might be donning that. But it is beautiful. It's got the beautiful ruching on it, and it is purple. I know it looks bluish, but it is purple. And then underneath there is like a satin material, and I may be keeping it for myself. So we will put this over here, right there. Okay, guys, since this was right handy, as a lot of you know, hey Beth, welcome in, sweetie. Let me douse that light a little bit. As many of you know, I do make berets, and I did hit a really good sale on yarn. And welcome in, Beth. Yeah, if you haven't already, right? Going up now is this beautiful red beret, and they're $25 a piece. This is the most beautiful red, and normally that's what I sell them for. That is Lion brand yarn, and it's just really a nice little hat. And if you're into red, I like red as well. So it is a beret, and it's really warm because of the thickness of the yarn and everything. Isn't that pretty, Brian? I loved it. I had to start with the red first, and I do have many other colors, and these are all made by me. And it's a buy it now. Why is that doing that? Of 25. Let me backspace that. I cannot. Let's see. I'll have to have a talk with. And it's a buy it now of 25. They're very well worth it. And Leslie loves red, just like I do. So Leslie says 25. Leslie has bought. She's got 2 Newsboys caps, and the black one that's got the sparkles in it, I put my little extra touch to it. So looks like Leslie will be getting the red, and they're really warm, guys. This is called Crimson. So it looks like Leslie will be getting this hat, and congratulations. I am addicted to crochet. I am. That's all I want to, in between things. And congratulations, Leslie. And we are sold. Well, I think a lot of times when something's handmade, it's kind of special. And I think a lot of times you're welcome, Leslie. I'm glad you're happy that when someone makes something, guys, I think that whoever makes it, there's a feel to it. I really think there is, especially if someone makes that with love. And I think love is what makes that world go round. And Leslie gets to dive right in there with Minnie. So we're going to put Leslie into the pool with Minnie. And congratulations, sweetie. And it's a wonder if I could remember that. And thank you so much. Now, next up, which way are we going today? Oh, I have got the awfulest bunch of Christmas pins you have ever seen. So we're going to do these in groups, and we're going to start with the snowman first. And I'm going to do these as a buy it now. There's no sense in bidding on these guys because it goes a lot quicker. And I'm going to do a buy it now of $8. And if you've been in other chats, you know that's a real good price. So, first up, we have 3 snowmen available. We have the one that has the little snowflake in his belly. He's very well made. Then we have the one right here that's got some sparkle enamel. And then we have this one here as well. And they're a buy it now of $8. They are cute as a button, or I think they are. So first up, we have this one, which it's very well made. Has the dangling snowflake. This is a double pin in the back, I guess because of the weight. Then we have this snowman, which has some glitter in his little body there with love and joy. Then we have this one that I thought was kind of special because all the glitter is underneath that coating, and he's just his little hat, he's got a little star dangle coming off of it and little stones. He's just adorable. And a snowman can really be worn any time of the year, guys. Any time of the year. So there's those 3. I've got a whole slew of these guys. It's crazy. Let's get out some of the vintage Christmas trees and give those a whirl. They're still at that buy it now of $8, and it's almost unheard of. Let me drop the camera. It would make it easier for everybody. So oh my God, look at that mess back there. So we have, I don't know if that's even going to work very well. My camera, hang on, might be the lights. So we have, first off, we have this vintage Christmas pin. It is gold toned. Gold toned. It has little stones on it. It is vintage. So there's your tree. There's number 1. And then number 2. They're pins, Brian. They're brooches. And there's number 2. And it is also gold toned. And there's your back. They are brooches. So that's number 2. You're welcome, hon. And then we have number 3, which has got little rhinestones on it. So we have 1, 2, and 3. I know. Hang on just a second. So here is 1. Here is 2. And here is 3. So we'll just go ahead and drop them to $7, and that's as low as we can go. And it is a buy it now if anyone's interested. And there, I know either it's too light or too something. So Deborah Barnes, welcome in, sweetie. We have Deborah in first and Minnie's right behind her. These are vintage, guys. And I don't recall anyone selling a vintage brooch for $7, just saying. So there we have it. So we'll give it just a few minutes. And, well, no, it's a buy it now. So Deborah Barnes is in first. So she gets the first choice. And welcome in, Miss Deborah. She wants number 1, which is that one right there. And then we have 2 here. And they're both gold tone. They both have little rhinestones, and they are vintage. That lip just happened to catch those from falling. And congrats. Yeah, Deborah, I've got some brooches, girl. We're going to have to let them go, too. And Minnie wants the other 2, and congratulations. So let me get a little separator bag here so we'll know what's going on. Congratulations. And I have more, so if you missed out the first time, fear not, because there will be more, just saying. 7. And as usual, your names will go into, let's see. Which one did you pick, Deborah? Now, Leslie said 8, but it was a buy it now. So I'm going to have, we already sold all of them. Which one was yours? Was it number 1? Was it that one? Let me get them out because I'll get confused. Was it this one? Or was it this one? The one in the bag is Deborah's. It was this one. Let me confirm because I'll get confused. And welcome in, Miss Sandra. Good to see you. Bingo. So we'll take, and since this is Minnie's, we'll put the 2 in there and separate them. And thank you guys. And fear not. Trust me, there is more coming. Let me find a little bag for that and put them over here so I will not get mixed up, because it's highly probable that I will. Let's see here. Let me get a little bag. And welcome in, everyone. And there's Lenore. And welcome in, sweetie. And this one goes to Deborah. And guess what? Your names go into the, for that fight. We got something really special tonight, guys. There's something that's already ready to go out that someone is going to get that. For the exception, they're not going to know what it is until they get it. So let's see here, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's do some pulling here. Let's see. Here's one. Okay, these are still $7 buy it nows, guys. And let's see. We're going to mix this up just a little bit, guys. These are the big ones, guys. To say you're getting a deal is kind of crazy. So the number 1, he's not on a card, but you have the cutest little tin soldier. Isn't he cute? Then you have this beautiful angel. right there. She's blowing her horn. And there's Shell Bell. Welcome in. Season's greetings, sweetie. There's your angel. This is so cute. This has got the kitty cats, and it says, "Friends are friends are good God. Friends are the greatest gift." And here we have some kitty cats. One has a jingle bell. Isn't that adorable? These are ones that you probably won't see, and it has a jingle bell. So the Tin Soldier is number one, and it's a $7 buy it now. There he is. Here's the back of him. He's in really good shape. He's heavy. Here is your angel, which is so precious. And these are $7. Buy it now. And here is the kitty cat saying that friends are the best gift. Aren't they cute? So we have 1, 2, or 3. Seems like the Christmas trees are a big hit. So there's our choices right there. Aren't they adorable? And Minnie says 7 because I'm sure she sees one that she likes, and I can almost guess which one. So there we have the 3 right there. So I see Minnie at 7. So Minnie, you want the angel, number 2. So the angel is gone, and what we have left is the Tin Man and the 3 cats. This one, it's heavy, it's different. So there we have 1 and 3 are available if there is any interest. And he's so heavy, he don't want to stay still. So we'll give it just a few more minutes. He's got a little sparkle in his hat. Let me bring him in a little bit closer. See, he's really detailed. He's adorable. So there's, and Deborah says 7, and what's your pleasure, number 1. So that's Deborah's. Thank you so much. And last but not least is the kitty cats that are so adorable. If you know a cat person, then this would be really, really cute. Or it'd be cute, either way. So we'll give it just a few minutes. I thought this one was so cute. So there's that one. So we'll pass on him. Let me put minis in there, and the names will go in there. And congrats, and stop. Shelbell, would you like one, sweetie? Was it this one, hun? I think that is so cute. Was it the Putty Cats? And you got it. Thank you so much, sweetie. And that goes to Shelbell. So we got some names to be putting in there, and congratulations. They are adorable. Shelbell. Okay, Beth, what is your message? Charge me for whose? It's hard for me to keep up. Hang on, guys. Let's see. Charge me for Minnie and Deborah's choices. Guess what, Minnie and Deborah? You get yours is coming compliments of Beth. And congratulations. All right. Congratulations, ladies. How nice, Beth. That is so sweet. The Christmas spirit is all around out there, guys. All righty then. And Beth, thank you so much for that necklace. Now, what is it? Deborah Shell Bell read to all missed earlier. What did I miss? Want me to do all three of them as gifts? Will do. Will do, Beth. Very nice. Thank you so much. Well, I can definitely feel the love flowing. How sweet, Beth. You are sweet as can be. Let's see. This is gift to from Beth. Well, thank you so much. That is so sweet. Now, let's get these names in here. Beth, I'm going to, hey, Simone, welcome in. I'm going to put your name into the drawing because you were so sweet. So I'm going to put you in there because you are a sweetheart. So you're going in there. Oh. So let's get Minnie in there. Shell Bell goes in there. And Deborah goes in there. Let me fold you up a little bit to make a little. And thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure we're all folded. So, since you guys are all into Christmas trees, I do have some special ones here. I know, Minnie. Isn't it great that there are so many loving people out there? We're going to mix this up a little bit, guys. So many loving people. It just does your heart good to know that people really show the love, and look what I found. They really do, and I really appreciate it. And I think one good turn deserves another. So here we have another set. Same thing, buy it now. This one's rather different, guys. It's a sleigh. A guy's on a sleigh with a red bow and a little house. It's kind of gold toned right there. Then we have the most precious. The little bell with the articulated thing in the bottom. And it is just precious, guys. We have that one. That's number 2. Then we have one more vintage Christmas tree. This one right there. That is a vintage Christmas tree. It does have a star. It does have little rhinestones. And the star at the top has got the clear. And as usual, it is a buy it now of 7 doll hairs, right? 7 doll hairs for these beautiful. I mean, these are really, really nice, guys. Let me move them in. We got that Christmas tree and thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. So there we have a vintage tree, a bell with these are cute. Now this one here I thought was really different with the sleigh and the horse and the snow. And there we have the Minnie said 7, so we have Minnie in at 7. So Minnie, which one would your little heart desire, hun? 7 doll hairs for these beautiful. I mean, these are really, really nice, guys. Let me move them in. We got that Christmas tree and and thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. So there we have a vintage tree, a bell with these are cute. Now this one here I thought was really different with the sleigh and the horse and the snow. And there we have the Minnie said 7, so we have Minnie in at 7. So They're all really cute. Let me bring them up here so you can see them. Say decisions, decisions. Oh Lord, I don't want to. And Merry Christmas to you also, Deborah. There's your pins. There's your choices, the house and the sleigh with the horses, the bell with the articulated thing on the bottom, and the vintage Christmas tree. Minnie wants number 1. So that goes to Minnie. So we're just going to replace it with another one because we have that many. And this one goes to Minnie, and we'll keep this straight. And we're not finished yet. And everybody's is marked and everything. And we'll just slide Minnie's in there. Like so. And Minnie's name does go into the drawing. Let me get that done. We don't want to forget that. Let's see, Minnie. Because somebody is going to get $5 off their invoice, excluding shipping. And then somebody is going to get something really wonderful. And thank you for dropping those links. So we have replaced a angel right there with the one that sold, still the same price, 7 each. Shell Bell said 7, and which one would you like, sweetheart? The bell, the angel, number 1, which one? Was it this one, Shell Bell? Now I am mixed. Was it the, I think this was the last. Was it this one, the Christmas tree? Oh, the angel. Okay. You guys know you got to wake me up. So Shell Bell gets the angel, and congratulations. So we're going to start doing some shuffling here, and gift alert. Okay, who's gifting who to what? Oh, it's gifted to Brian. That is so sweet, Shell Bell. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure I indicate angel. That is so sweet. I think that was so sweet, Shell Bell, because I really think it touched his heart because, as you know, he lost his mother, and I think she was his angel. So that is so sweet. And I know Brian said, get out of my mind. So there we go. Congratulations. So we have 2 left. So since we have 2 left, we absolutely have to add another one here. I don't know if this one's marked or not. I don't think it is. We have the squiggly little Christmas tree that we have added to that is gold tone. It's got little rhinestones in it of red and green. And of course, the vintage tree, which is number 1. Number 2 is the squiggle tree. There's 7, Bruce. Buy it now. Buy it now. Boom. But yeah, the one right there is vintage. Then we have the little, and Bruce said 7. And which one would you like, Bruce? Just let me know. Yeah, refresh for Ben. You don't want to, if you come in after the fact and someone's in front of you and they might pick the one you want. First tree gifted to Lenore, which is this one. Lenore, you get a beautiful Christmas tree gifted to you by Bruce, and congratulations. Let's get another bag here. And that is your gift from Bruce. Congrats, congrats. So, that's a nice one. I mean, it's vintage, but it's a pretty one. And congrats, Lenore. And there's my I see you. Welcome in, sweetie. I hope you're doing okay. We're doing brooches here. It's fast and furious. And if I don't mark things down, I'll forget it just as sure as I'm sitting here. And welcome in, sweetheart. She is the sweetest person. Okay, what else do we have? Well, since we're in that mode, let's go ahead. There was no interest in these. Let's put up some more. These are just totally random, guys. We do have some goodies in here. This one's a nice one. And thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys. It's always good to see everyone. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's see. So, let me get these. I'll pick it up and no telling what'll happen. Okay, guys, here we have some more vintage. Set him over there. Let me see what that looks like. I think that's just the way it's made. Let me make sure it's okay. So we have yet more brooches. The first, it's the same thing. Buy it now. Yes, thank you for being here. And Bruce said 7 because he's seen something. So number 1 is this beautiful holly with the faux pearl. Where did I see a faux? I'm losing it. It's enamel, guys, and it's holly and a bow. And so Bruce is in first. So Bruce, what is your pleasure? And here is a jingle. Isn't that adorable? Oh my God, that is so cute. Then we have this one. I think it may be vintage. And there we have the wreath right here. It's got little rhinestones in it. And they're all basically gold toned. So Bruce gets to go first since he obviously Jingle Bell gift to Shell Bell. So that goes to Shell Bell. Let me find her little bag here. This is vintage, absolutely, without a doubt. It is vintage. So gifted. So let me get some more paper. Oh, that is so sweet. All right, Shell Bell. Got to keep my dictation going, guys. I know, isn't it wonderful? I see you. Isn't he, though? I tell you, there's a lot of good people out there. There really is. Uh-oh. So now we are going to add one that is very old. It has a little bit, I don't think it's a little bit of enamel loss, but this thing is old and it's movable. It's a poinsettia or poinsettia. It's an old one, guys. Look at this. And it's marked. Or I thought it was. What is that? Huh. Maybe it's just the way it's made, but I know it's an old one, guys. Look at this poinsettia. And see, there is a little enamel loss here or there, but this thing is old. You can move this around any way you want it, but it is an older brooch and it is a poinsettia. You can tell it's older there at the tip. You've got a little loss on your enamel. I thought it was cute. Let me put these down. Oh my God, this one is really glorious. I guess the white on there is depicting snow, but it's a wreath and it's got little rhinestones in it. But I don't think it's enamel loss. I think it's just where it's accented with snow, like it's outside and there is snow on the branches. And isn't that adorable? So that is not lost. That is just like snow. That's you can see the snow on the branches. And Bruce says 7. And which one would you like, Bruce? As if I didn't know. So we'll move them down right like that. And they're moving down anyway. Here. The wreath is number 1. The holly is number 2. Wait a minute. The wreath is number 1. The holly is number 2. The poinsettia is number 3. And the little gold wreath is number 4. Leslie M gets one gifted to her. So Leslie M, you get gifted. So that one goes to Leslie M. Let's find another bag. I wish I had more beret. I've been working on, Brian, your hat is finished, by the way. And I've also been working on Doug's hat's almost done. And since I knew that I had to make Brian a hat, I kind of switched. So I'm making Doug a different kind. So and that goes to Miss Leslie. That's pretty. It really is. Okay, Bruce, go right ahead. I know that when you got to get it done, you got to get it done, right? Okay, let's go over here. You're welcome, Brian. Yours is done. I'm kind of sentimental like that. It's one of those. Okay, this is old, guys. Let's see, we'll put Santa in there and that. And what else? Let's see which one. Okay, guys, I'm going to discount these because I am not keeping them. From here on out, every brooch is going to be $5. Buy it now. They're now going down to $5 a piece. Can't beat that with a stick, right? They are $5 a piece because we want to move them. We ain't got time to be playing around. So there's one it's an old one. It's got a mantle, which, and a little Christmas tree and 2 lights on either side. Leslie said 5, and which one would you like, sweetie? One. Deborah's in, so Leslie gets the first pick, and which one would you like? We've got the little mantle as 1, the wreath is 2, the holly is 3. So the choice is yours, sweetie. Number 2, which is this. And Minnie's in as well, and Deborah is second. So Miss Deborah, which one would you like? Here, let me replace it. We're just going to move these, guys. No sense in hanging on to something. So I did replace number 2. Hey, Bird on a Wire. Welcome in. Number 3, please, which would be here. Number 3. Okay, let me write this down before I forget, so I won't mess up. So, number 2 goes to Deborah. Let's see. Who got the wreath again? I'm totally confused. Was it, hang on just a minute. Good to see you. Let me go up here in the chat. Hang on just a second. I'm going to have to go at this slow. Buy it now. Was Leslie got the, all right. Problem solved. So that goes to Leslie. Either we can hold on to something or we can sell it. I mean, it's really crazy to hang on to something. Okay, Bruce was next. He wanted number 1. Was this it, sweetie? This was number 1. Now, that's old. So Bruce gets that one. That one, I don't know how old it is, but I know it's old. So Bruce gets that one at 5. Okay, guys, I got to catch up on these names because let's see who we got. Deborah, we have Leslie, and we have Bruce. Because if I get behind, because I want to make sure everybody gets something. Gifted to Tanya. All righty then. Bruce gifted Tanya. Let me get my ducks in a row here. So there's Deborah. I'm a-working it, guys. Okay, who did what? Sweet Leslie. Did Leslie, someone is going to have to... Hey, Dana. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. And Leslie. We're moving some brooches here. I'm not going to hang on to nothing. It's good to see you, Miss Nana. Boom. So, now, guys, we're wanting to sell these, guys. I'm putting them up here. We're going to do it like this. The snowman are going up as well. They are $5 a piece. $5. Goes to Minnie. Okay. Thank you, Jen, for doing that for me. Gift to Minnie. Okay, guys, I think we're at that point where as soon as I get caught up, okay, we have Shell Bell in at 5, and What's Your Pleasure? We have these snowmen here. We have Shell Bell and Deborah. I mean, they're all cute. So the first one in is Shell Bell, and which one would you like? If it's not showing here, just tell me which one. Then we have Beth coming in at 5 as well. Just let me know. Gift to Beth, which one? The snowman, but which one? Number 1. Okay, that's cute. So let me get my act together here, guys. I'm a one-woman show here. So So Beth gets it. This is a really neat snowman. It really is. Let me transfer things over so that I will know what in the heck's going on. So who was next? I think it was Deborah was next. I think. Yeah, Deborah was next, I believe, and then Beth. So we have a snowman with a snowflake in the wrong spot. We have one with a snowflake in its belly, or we have this one here. Number 3 for Deborah. Whoops. So we have this one remaining. All right. Let me write this down. Let me find the right bag here. Okay, Shell Bell says 5 is, wait a minute, I think Beth was next. Let's see here. Nana Tink. She picked one. I mean, I'm saying Nana Tink, but I'm looking at something else. So we have Deborah got number 3. So we have one remaining. And I think Beth was in there too. Gift to Lenore. This one right here was the last one up. I sure will, sweetie. Thank you for guys for being so sweet. Where's my paper at? Hang on just a second. And that one goes to Lenore, which would be beautiful on anything all winter long, by the way. And Beth has gifted that to Lenore. Right. So let me see here. We will put that right there. Let me get everything lined up here before I totally lose it. So what we're going to do now, guys, someone is going to capitalize big time because I have, remember I told you that we was going to have a really big shoe. Hey, Leslie, honey, welcome in. This trivia is associated with Bible Christmas trivia. So put those thinking caps. Thank you. Isn't it beautiful? So put your thinking caps on. Think Christmas. So here we go. Sometimes we package things up and people change their mind. And I already had this, and look how beautiful. Look how nicely this is packaged. The thing of it is, no one knows what's in it, and I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait. Thank you, Nana. You're going to have to wait to find out what's in this. And somebody's going to win this. Somebody out there is going to win this. Good to see you, Miss Leslie. All I got to do is just fix this thing and bam. So someone is going to win this. I will give you one clue. It is Christmas connected. So with that being said, this is going to be Christmas Bible trivia. So refresh those chats because the first one that comes in with the right answer is going to get this. It's kind of a little thank you from me to you, and you should auction that as if it were mystery. No, it's a giveaway, Nana. This is a giveaway. It's a giveaway. So whoever answers that trivia question right is going to get this. And I'm going to pay for the shipping. That's just my little way of saying thank you, that you are loved and appreciated. And that's how we roll up in here, right? Okay. So we know, get your ears on. We know, thank you for the hearts. Now we know about the Christmas story in the Bible. It's all right. Hey, everybody's got a shot. Refresh. So in the Bible, the 3 wise men were guided by a star. In what direction was that star facing? Where was that star coming out of? Remember, where was that star that the wise men followed? Boom. Joanne McGuire got it. The east. That's why that all of the cemeteries, everyone is facing the east. It was from the east. Remember that story? And that goes to Joanne McGuire. And Joanne, I think I have your information, sweetie. So when I put it into, I'm pretty sure, I think I sold you something. Refresh my memory, Joanne. That goes to Joanne McGuire. So, Joanne, do I have your information? Have I sold you something before? If so, you will be in my pirate ship. Wow. You got it, girl. Congratulations. Let's see, Joanne McGuire. All righty then. Winner. And you will be getting it's already rocking and ready to go. So you'll get it fast. Winner. So Joanne is the lucky winner of this gift. Shipping is on me. It's just my way of saying that. And there's Jess Messon. Welcome in. That is your sweetheart. And you're going to have a surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think you will be pleasantly surprised. You will be pleasantly surprised. I always like to do something a little bit special, especially, this time of year that it's add a little bit of excitement and anticipation. Oh, that's okay, Just Messin. You can, if you want to, we'd love to have you. Thank you, Nana. I just felt like always try to be a little original with things and to, have those little surprises. Alrighty then, where were we besides? And see, in asking a trivia question associated with the greatest gift of all, and we do know who that is, correct? And thank you for those hearts. Let me look around here and see what we got. Oh, almost forgot. Let's see. Good Lord. Just call me Grace. So, just call me Grace. I remember when I worked for this company and we had a softball team, believe it or not. And that's what they called me, Grace. Not that I was that good, but who cares? It's not the fact of how good you are. It is your willingness to participate, right? So this is absolutely vintage, and it does need to be cleaned. And as we discussed, that the necklaces hang off those hangers and go down into that, like if you have like gold jewelry or really fine chains that you don't want to get tangled. And I know it's a hot mess, but that's what they make that little. I usually take tape, guys, and stick it all in there and everything. But this is it does need to be cleaned up. There are condition issues on the corner. That could have been where people touched it and lifted it up by the corner. And there are a few condition issues. You have something right there. But all in all, it is good and solid. I ain't falling for that again. I'm holding it up. So I will tell you how big it is. And it's really very well made, guys. I mean, it really is. Man, I don't have good light here. I can't see squat. So it's 10 inches tall by, and actually it's not, it is vintage. It was marked as such. And it looks like 8.5 inches. So let's talk turkey here, even though it's close to Christmas. This is very nice, guys. I don't know what kind of wood it is. I didn't say I was an expert at wood identifying, and you have a mirror that's very spotty, but I will clean it. Well, if I sent something out to somebody that looked like that, I wouldn't be able to sleep because I'd say, oh my God, did you see how you sent that out? So, with that being said, it's still a very nice. And it does have a name on it. Hang on just a second. I ain't falling for that again. It says Melee. Made in, of course, everything's made, but it's titled MELE Melee. Of course, everything's made in China. It kind of looks okay. Let's start this out at 15, and that's a steel. I work better on my phone. We're going to start it at 15, guys. It is solid as a rock. I have no idea what wood it is. This can be covered very easily, and you open it up. You have, I ain't going to fall for that again. You have the rings. I will clean it out. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, but it is a nice one. Beth said 15. So I see Beth in at that $15 bid. We'll give it just a few minutes. It's made really nice. I mean, it's not one of those press board loser jewelry boxes, but I thought it was very pretty. And hang on just a second. I've got too many things and not enough. That's not it. Who bought that? I have lost my, hang on. Let me get everything straightened out because Lord knows I don't want to. So I see Beth in at that $15 bid. So if I don't see any other interest, we're just going to start calling this down for Miss Beth. Like I said, it's got condition issues, but it is really solid. So we're going to give it just a few minutes for any interested parties. And if not, we're going to call her down. So we're going to go once to Beth for that $15 bid. Going twice. Final and last call. And we are sold to Beth. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. All righty then. And thank you guys for being here. You guys really, you really make my night. So that goes to Beth at 15. Congratulations, honey. And I will clean it out. I would shriek if hey, Tanya, welcome in. I would shriek if I've had dreams before where I thought something wasn't clean and it went out and I went into panic mode. And welcome in, Miss Tanya. So, moving on. Let's see here. Oh no, we can't have the brooches. I mean the earrings. I'm gonna go ahead and since it's Christmas time and a lot of times people like to give, have children and they love dolls. I've never Googled her, but she is beautiful. I try to be a little original sometimes. So, this isn't she beautiful? Now, she's an angel and she is from the tell you, from the Leonardo's collection. She is porcelain. She has the most exquisite dress on. Douse this light a little bit. And she's like a little angel, and she's got ballet slippers on. She does come on her stand. She has a lot of silver things in her outfit there. She's really beautiful. Her face is not marred at all. She has authentic eyelashes, by the way. And she's just really cute. And if you have a kid and here's the back of her, that likes dolls, she is really beautiful. There's nothing worse than a doll with her hair all ragged out. So we're going to start her. She needs to go. We're going to start her at $10. Been around too long. At $10 for this beautiful, and here on the back has the mark right there. So she is porcelain. She's really pretty. She's not having a bad hair day at all. So there she is, guys. She's probably collectible. She is porcelain. Has the cutest little outfit on, little ballerina slippers that obviously need to be tied. Hello. So let me bring her up here. And she is cute. I know that sometimes, I don't know if I was that much into dolls I remember having a Barbie doll, but that's about it. So there she is. Need to tie her little thing back up. She actually has eyelashes, believe it or not. Very lifelike. I have a collection. I love to collect bride dolls, and I have a collection of them. And Minnie said 10. I'll have to fix her little shoe, tie that. And I see Minnie in at $10. She's beautiful. And she is porcelain. I love to collect bride dolls, and I've got a few old ones. There's just something about a bride doll. I have to tie her up. There we go. So I see Minnie in at that $10 bid. She has a really beautiful face. I don't see any other interest, so we're going to start calling this down for Miss Minnie. She's just beautiful. If this is what you like. So we're going to go once to Minnie for that $10 bid. Going twice to Minnie. Thank you, Lenore. Final and last call. And it looks like Minnie will be getting this beautiful doll. I don't know if she collects them or maybe wants to gift it. And we are sold to Miss Minnie. Congratulations. Congrats. Minnie. She's been here a while and we needed to part ways, right? She is beautiful. Okay, is Leslie Black Dog Vintage out there in the chat by chance? set her right there because I have something. There you are, girl. Okay. I have 5 of these and they're all in different colors. We have a lavender and they are vintage. We have a red. They are martini glasses. And we have the light blue. Then we have the dark blue, like the cobalt color. Then we have the yellow. And these are martini glasses. And of course, they're on the thin side, but they are all the colors of they're red, yellow, purple, blue, and kind of like and these would be gorgeous just sitting out. I mean, even at Christmas to be set out like they're just real bright and cheery. And I started these at start bid on all of these. I started these at 15 for the whole shebang. So they would really be. Tanya said 15, and I know what she's thinking. So I see Tanya in at 15. They are absolutely vintage. Tanya's again at 15. I think Tanya really wants these. So we're just going to go ahead and count them down. I see no other interest or anyone coming in. So we're going to go once to Tanya for that $15 bid. Going twice to Tanya for that $15 bid. Final and last call. And cheers, Tanya, that these are sold to you for 15. 15. These are beautiful. Sold, sold, sold. I knew what when she did that. So Leslie, congratulations. Look at you. My goodness. So Tanya bought those for Leslie. And there we have it. And Bruce said, Tanya, you beat him to it. I wished I had made up. Well, there's only so many hours in a day, guys. You know what? These are nice. I mean, and they are absolutely vintage. Usually, if I see the colors of, glass in different colors, I usually pick them up because I know that they're very desirable for those who love glass. I pick them up. So, this has been around here for a little while. And there again, I'm not a wood connoisseur, and y'all know that. Sold, sold, sold. Congratulations. Here, let me drop Tanya's name in there because she may be the name that's drawn and end up paying 10 instead of 15. We just never know, do we? Everybody's got a chance. Just saying. Right into the bucket of whoever wins. I believe this, guys, is something that holds a wine bottle. It does have a handle on it. Let's see here. And it opens up like that. It's really very nice, guys. And I think it holds a wine bottle. Or I guess you could put this if you have a fireplace and have a mantle, the long matches that go into that. It's made really well. Solid as she comes. Let's see. Remember, I don't see any marking on it. Let's. Isn't it cool? I don't know, Tanya. I don't know. To me, you could put wine bottle in there, or I thought maybe the matches, like if you have a fireplace, that you keep them in there. I'm trying to invoice over here, and I keep coming back. Well, that's good. That's right. Shell Belly does belong here. So we're going to do a buy it now on this, just to move it along, of $10. And like I said, I'm not a wood person, but look at that. Isn't that magnificent? It's just made really well. There's no scratches on it or nothing. And it's made really well. Say, like, if you didn't want to use it for wine and you had a burglar come in, you could lift it up like that and knock their brains out. No, I'm kidding. That would definitely knock them out. I'm married to a woody. If you hit them with it, the next thing they wake up a few hours after that, probably. But it's just, I don't know, whatever you want to use it for. And you get hit with that, and that would hurt. But it is nice. It really is a nice little thing. I don't know exactly what it's used for, but hey, it was a box, and I fell for it. Okay, his real name is Woodrow. But yeah, it's nice. It's heavy too. It's got some weight to it. I guess it's all in what you want to do with it, I guess. Okay, guys, this is another thing that must go. Let me grab it here. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got to do these first. I almost forgot. These are another vintage item. Oh, I got something else right after that, guys. So hang on to your hats. Say, man, she buys things in multiples. Yeah, I'm kind of guilty of that. Just when you thought you would not see another. Oh, yes, Minnie, I sure can, sweetie. Let me put these down. Crap, I didn't even put them down like that. Yes, it does. What I do? Oh, here we go. Lord, I better move these out of the way, or it'll be a crash and burn situation. Let me move these out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, it looks about like that. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's nice. You know, there you look way down into the bottom right there. And there you have it. It's heavy, guys. I mean, you might have something special. You might have won a trophy that might fit in there. They're like, yeah, right. Say, we'll have to give her one thing. She is absolutely original. So there's that. If anyone changes their mind. Now, we have, look at this. And is it vintage? You bet it is. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 of these. And I'll tell you what they are. And I want to move them out because they haven't been here that long, but we don't need to keep everything, do we? Let's see, where's the gallery? There it is. So I will tell you what these are. I thought that they were probably little, what do you call that? Where you kind of fill it and you gulp down. Minnie said 10. I know. Nothing wrong with keeping it all as long as, and this was a buy it now. Minnie came in, sold. So we good. So let me put, you got it, Miss Minnie. I see you. It's made really well. Boom. We will just put it down below here and move right on. And thank you guys for being here. And make sure you hit that thumbs up, please. And thank you. These are Cristal of ARGUES Durand Palms Crystal shot glasses, according to this. But it's Crystal des Args, and there's 10 of them. 10. And they are, I guess they are like if you do, I was thinking like maybe, like you would pour these and it'd be one shot. You'd hit that, then you'd hit the floor right now. I'm kidding. So we do have 10 of these and they are really precious. So there we have it. They are vintage and there's 10 of them. So it's time for the sherry. That's what I was trying to think of. I said, what I'm trying to think, well, what is that red stuff that that they drink? Yeah, I think it would be. And if you had a party, you'd have plenty to go around, right? So let's start these and they're just really beautiful. Let's start these let's start all 10 for 12. They look like Waterford. Are you sure they are not signed at the base? No, they aren't signed. Man, if those was Waterford, that'd be a heck of a hit. Nope, they're not signed at the bottom. They are pretty though. So I forgot what I just said. Let's see. Start bid. Let's do all of them for 12. You get every one of them for 12. And there are 10 on the flat part. No, I didn't see anything indicating that that it would be, and I had Googled it and everything, and I don't see anything indicating that that's what they are, but I thought they were sherry glasses. No, I don't see anything pertaining to, but they are cute. So I didn't see anything pertaining to that. So there's 10 of them up for grabs, $12. What a deal that is. And then there's another one that's going to knock your socks off. So we'll pass on those. If anyone changes their mind or anyone sees this replay, just send me an email. And oh Lord, where am I going to put them? Right back where I found them, right? Send me an email and we will definitely hook you up. Put this over there. Now this is special. Or, if you want to break them up and maybe 5 and 5, we can do that too. Whatever you want to do. They are kind of cute. All right. So, find my seat. This is really something. And I could only get one of them. It's a Ross Royal Danube hand painted crystal from Romania. It's awful when you can't see squat. Royal Danube hand painted crystal Romania. Yes, Minnie, I got you. I wrote your name on the box and put it underneath the desk here. All those beautiful glasses almost makes me want to start drinking. I thought they were. This is special, guys. This is from Romania, and look at this. Okay, who got the glasses? Leslie. All righty then, Miss Leslie, you got it, girl. So I didn't see anyone trying to get to them. So I guess Leslie will get those at $12 for all 10. What a deal! What a deal, Leslie. And thank you so much, sweetie. That's a good deal on those. Congrats, girl. You got it. Got to be careful what I'm doing here, or I'll. Oh my gosh. So back to this Romanian piece. Now this is special, and I'll show you why. Look at the hand-blown pulled glass along the base of that. Now, is that not magnificent? And it is vintage. And it does have the stickers still on there, right there. It is fit for a queen. It separates the prince from the pauper, right? So, since this is from Romania, it's really special. And I'm going to start this at $12 because it's worth every penny. And then, yes, Nana, it's purple because it's worth every penny and then some because it is from Romania. So let me put that in there. And say, well, why is she putting a price like? Well, I see Brian in at 12. Oh, okay, Leslie. They are vintage and they're really they're really fabulous. So I see Brian in at 12 because that took some doing, guys. That was not, they have to pull that glass to a certain point. That, my friends, is craftsmanship at its best, and still with the sticker attached. Well, hello. Bruce, I took a page from your book. It is different. And there's your sticker. Bruce, when I said hello, Bruce probably looked up. Let me get this. I'm going to have to get my act together here. I've got, let me see, let me find that. I may end up watching the video if I don't quit knocking these off. Let's see here. All right, I see Brian in at $12, and he looks like he is the winner. I mean, that was no small feat. So, seeing no other interest, we're going to start calling this down for Brian. This is nice, guys. And there was only one. So, we're going to go once to Brian for that $12 bid. Is it for wine? I guess, Brian, you could have a wine. You could have a margarita in that. You could put not that I'm soliciting you to drink, but yeah, you could drink champagne out of it, or milk, or orange juice, or whatever you want. So we're going to go once to Brian for that $12 floating candle. Yeah, it would. Nana said 14 because I know Nana's been in Google land. So we have Nana at 14. I didn't say it was sold yet. So we have Nana at 14 looking for 16. It's pretty fascinating, guys. Has the sticker. It's from Romania. It's something that's Brian is at 16 looking for 18. It's pretty fascinating, guys. It's a nice one. It really is. Nana Tink is at 18 looking for 20. Brian's got the popcorn. Brian pops up for 20, looking for 22. And Nana is out. So we're going to call this down for Brian. And Nana, thank you for your bids. So we're going to go once to Brian for that $20 bid. Going twice. Final and last call. And we are sold to Brian. Congratulations. That is yours. And Brian, I will put your hat in there so that your head will be warm this winter. Congrats, congrats. That's really something. I've seen that and I'm like, oh my goodness. Congratulations. And Brian's name does go in there. You get to swim with the ladies in there. No pinching, ladies. I'm putting Brian in there with you. All right, he goes into the bucket of names. No pinching. I'm getting ready to put him in there. If I hear an ouch, I know somebody messed up. Nana said it's fun to pinch. Congratulations, sweetie. Let me walk over here and okay, guys, this is another thing. It's got to go. Got to go, got to go. And it's one of those, for one thing, I better get that out before it ends up broken. It's a thing where, what did we say this was? It was a, this you would put like the ice down in here. And then it would get, this is vintage, and it would go down in there. See the grapes on it? Then, of course, you probably wouldn't want to fill it real full because you're going to have to put that down in there. And it dispenses down here. It comes with this lovely aerator. Thank you, wine diffuser. It comes with this lovely base. It's wrought iron and it's got the leaf motif and it is vintage. So imagine your wine in that. Well, you know, you want to make sure you don't overfill it because when you put that in there, it's going to be all over the place. So it does dispense wine. So there we have it. It really needs to go. It is vintage. The wrought iron base is really magnificent. I'll show it to you. It's got that. Look how beautiful that is. And it is vintage, even if it was used for a decor purpose. So here goes. I had it at 25. I am lowering the price on this to $20. We don't need stuff here that, because we just don't need it. This is starting at bid at 20. Now to say that's a deal is just really, it's a deal. It's clean, it's vintage, you have your grapes and the wrought iron thing. It's in really good condition for those who love. Brian, are you tripping over glass? Just don't get hurt. But it is nice, guys. It's a wine aerator. put ice in there to chill it to where the ice will not water down the wine, or whatever you're serving. You could serve anything you wanted to in that, but it's $20. What a deal. Ouch. Like I said, it is vintage. Okay, for this time only, I'm going to start this. No, I'm going to buy it now. Whoever is interested at $15. That is a deal. Buy it now, 15. For all you see here, it's vintage. There's your dispenser right there. And it's a $15 buy it now. That's a good price, guys. Even if it was for aesthetic looks only, it's still beautiful. You've got your wrought iron. Wrought iron is it it lasts for a long time, guys. Beautiful piece. Just saying. Let me see what else. So we don't have any takers on that. So let's skip on and put this back. Set this back very carefully right there. So next up, we're gonna now these are really nice, guys. And I only have 3 of them, but they are designer big time. And it says, for the fact I couldn't find a measuring tape if I sat on it. Let's see here. These are, well, let me get it adjusted. They're beautiful. Let's see, that light shining. They're home something. I'm going to have to. This is terrible. If I had my other eye. Well, let me go from Google because at least I can see that, right? I don't want that bright light blaring out. So I do have 3 of these, and they are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. They're like a honey amber color. I'll give you a measurement. I guess they're either champagne or something like that. And they are 9.75 inches tall. They're very designer-esque looking, and there is 3 of them. And these would also be a nice, I don't think they're vintage, would be a nice set out if you wanted, this is something that needs to be seen. So all 3 of them, Brian's like, we will start all 3 at 12. They're kind of special, guys. All 3, they need to go. $12 for all 3. Now, to say those are special, they're like a honey amber color with that really beautiful decorative look to them. Brian, he loves his glass, doesn't he? So there's that. There's 3 of them. Very nice. I just thought they were nice. I would have rather had the 4th one, but we can't have it all. Let me make sure I got this stuff in the right spot. Because I'll be so mixed up, it won't even be funny. There we go. So there we have it. 3. We have 3 of those. They're really fancy. Kind of an amber honey colored deal there. So there's those. I think we better, whoops. I think I'm going to bring that Viking glass vase back up because that is really special, guys. Here, let me bring this up. This, let me move these out of the way. We'll pass on those. Fancy smancy, guys. Boy, that would be a bad time to get a cramp in your foot, wouldn't it? Oh, boy. So, I know you have seen this before, but it's just, I mean, it's really nice, you know, if you have a, and this is pottery, and it holds an app. This is big. It holds an apple pie. It is, let's see, stoneware, oven, microwave proof, and dishwasher safe. And it holds a pie. And I guess you would put your pie in there and cover it with this right there. Here, it's a very nice piece. Very nice. And if you like apples, it has one right dead in the center. And let me give you a measurement on it first. So coming across, it is 12 inches across. And it's approximately about almost 2 inches deep. It's beautiful. You could set it out on a table. And I'm going to start this at $12. And that's just about giving it away. This has been a night of surprises, hasn't it? I started at 12. It is heavy. It does have weight to it. And here's your, on the back right there, if I can get it. I mean, it's quality for sure. And if you like apples, this thing is heavy, guys. But you know, when you ship with pirate ship, you know, I mean, it's a lot better than taking it to the post office, but it does have considerable weight to it. Just a way to put your pie in there and keep it kind of, I guess it would keep it fresh in a way. And then you just lift it up and put that back down. And there you have it. So there's that one. Really heavy stoneware piece. Stoneware is expensive. So we'll give it just a few minutes. And then we will put it somewhere so it won't get kabombed. The thing is heavy. I may end up taking it downstairs if it doesn't sell. Like I really need something else, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's do this one. I would really love to know where my light is. Oh my goodness. So we have this tray and it's really beautiful and it's vintage. And let me read the bottom for you if the light will allow me to. I'm going to set it on that. So it is numbered and it's got let's see. It's got someone's name on it. I mean, not, you know, I can't really tell what this is. It's number 409, and it's probably It's a really nice little tray. You've got the right there, you've got the little floral type motif on it. It'd be nice for look how the handles are made on that. It's really a nice one. So if you have that tea set and you're looking for something to set it on that's going to make it look nice, then this will probably be it. And there's your little floral motif right there. And I'm going to put $10 on that because I think I can't read but it is signed by Rodney something. Who that is, I don't know. So we're going to start bid this at $10 for this. It is very nice. I'll give you a measurement on it. We're going across from handle to handle. It's approximately 18 inches or 15 inches across. And if you measure just directly without the handle, it is a little over 14. It's a very nice tray. I kind of liked it because it was kind of fancy on the handle there. Really different. So there's that one. I think these look really pretty with tea sets on them. A little dusty there, but other than that, set this over here. So I know I've shown this before. Good Lord. Let's see what else we have. Move that doll over. Now I've shown this one before as well, and this is really a nice. It's part of a collection. I think it's Wave. It's collectible. And it's really beautiful. And I think this is actually partially stoneware. And I've shown this before, but I thought maybe I'll show it again. And it's like a bowl, and it has a pear, an apple, and a lemon, I guess you'd call it. It is glazed on the inside. I'll give you a measurement. It's pretty good size. It's very decorative and roughly looking along the edges. And we do have some nicks, so we can't do that one. Don't know how that happened. So set that back over here. I tell you, things get kind of knocked around. Okay, let's do this. I know some people were interested in this. Got too much stuff. And then here, this is kind of like a wrought iron, and it's all crosses, and I thought it was really different. And these are all kind of, the base is wrought iron, and you have all these crosses. And they have different things on them, different motif type things on them, and stuff like that. I don't know what its original purpose was for. I just thought it was neat. They all have different designs on them like that. And I set it over in a corner, and I never fooled with it. So bend that up. So we will start this one at, I think it's kind of like a wrought iron. I'll start this at $10. This one as well. It's all crosses. So if you have a vampire in the house, no, I'm kidding. But it's all crosses, and I don't know why that's all of them hanging. Then you have one right there on the top. At the top, and this is kind of a wrought iron, but I thought it was neat. I guess you could take these off and do whatever you wanted to with them. If you have a vampire in the family and you and you need more than one cross, then here you go, right there. He's bound to go down for sure. So there's that one. It's kind of wrought iron. Let's see here. Brian is cracking up, so we'll put that there for a minute. I have this brooch and I've had it for a long time and it is different. So we'll move the protection from vampires over there. This, guys, is a shoulder brooch. See that? It has the hook, it's gold tone. It has the little thing right there, and it hooks on your shoulder and hangs over like that. And it's gold tone. It's not marked, but I thought it was very interesting as a shoulder brooch. It has no rhinestones on it. And I'll do this one for, it looks like daisies or something. And I'll start this at $7 for this brooch. You know, hooks onto the shoulder there. Can't even. Wait a minute. 7. We'll do it at 7, but it is different. It would attach right to the top of your blouse and hang down on either side. It's just different. I'm sure you guys may have seen these or have heard of them before. It's just really different. And it's gold tone. It's in really good condition. So there's that one. The shoulder brooch. So we have that for 7. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, I'm swimming and stuff. Let's do this one here. So we have this vintage candy dish. And this one's an old one. And I'll show you some of the features on that. It's got kind of like the webbed look to it. And plus the top of this matches. It's just really a different. And let me take a picture of it so I can tell you more about it. But I do know it's vintage. It's an older one. So let me take a quick picture of it. You put that down like that. Camera. I do know it's older. Yeah, it's a big one now. I think they're daisies. They're in the form of a daisy. They just don't have the black center. But yeah, that's a big one right there. It's kind of gold tone. It's in really good condition. One of those. Let's Google it. I've had this for a while, so it's time to let it go, right? Vintage clear glass footed covered compote or candy dish. Huh. Let's see here. But it's absolutely vintage. It is like a candy dish. And because it needs to go, we are going to start this at $8, and that's really cheap for a something like that. It is vintage. So we're going to start this one at $8. It has no chips or cracks on it. This is what's on the bottom part of it, which corresponds with the top part of it. And it kind of reminds me of a spider web, and I'll give you a measurement kind of like that webby look. Let's come down, and it's about 8 inches, and it has a depth of about 2.5, and it's time for it to go. It is vintage, Has the square top on it right there. I guess that's what they consider footed. Hey, Deb, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. But there she is. She's old. She's been around for a while. So, no interest at 8. I'm going to mark it down to 6. Buy it now, $6 since I've had it for a while. 6. Buy it now at 6. It's in very good condition. It is an older piece, and thank you, Lenore, for doing that for me. And there it is. It's just, I mean, it's not as fancy as some that I've had. And thank you for the hearts. It's not as fancy, but I've had some that exceed all. Some really nice ones, just saying. So let's go over and get the Viking glass vase. This one, Viking glass, is really hard to get a hold of. And this has the most beautiful patterning on it right there if you like your vases. And it's kind of has a frosted feel to it, and it is Viking glass. And I'm going to start this at $8, and that's cheap for very, I just love my red candy dish. So beautiful. I put it on my coffee table. Yes, it was stunning. So we're going to start this at, I'm glad you guys enjoy your things. I'm going to start it at 8. This Shell Bell, this right here, your little candy dish deal. This is older. It's not the fanciest I've ever sold. So I marked it down to a buy it now, and Shell Bell comes in at 6. So sold to Shell Bell. Congratulations. And thank you. That one needed, I had it for a while. It needed to go. And thank you so much, sweetie. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. $6. What a deal. I'll put cotton balls. Yeah, it would look very nice. And Shell Bell is going into the pool here. It's good to see you, Deb. I hope you're doing well. And in you go. Brian, no pinching. You're in there with all those ladies. No pinching. And you're welcome. So I think we started this, I think it was, sometimes I get distracted. I think it was 6. We'll start this at, let's do this at $10 because it needs to go, and it's Viking glass. What a deal. And there you have the lovely Viking glass. How beautiful is that? $10 for Viking glass. It's vintage, unheard of. What a deal that is. It's kind of has like a frosted like appearance to it, guys. It's really beautiful. If you like that delicate pastel look, then this is the one for you. It's really beautiful. Very feminine. I think that might be a decal, but it's a pretty one. Viking glass is hard to get a hold of. I'm well, but very cold here in Canada. Ooh, Canada is cold, that's for sure. Let's see, let me put this. Unfortunately, we have to get through old man winter before we can have Mr. The young springtime, right? You guys like, I can't believe she's getting ready to sell that. So look at the pink beauty right up in here. Isn't that beautiful? Pink, glittery right there, satin at the bottom. Crossbody. Was this one marked? Nope. Here's the inside of it. It's pretty clean right there. It has like silver tone, little, it's like a silk almost at the bottom, pinkish. And you have your nice long chain. I doubt if this is vintage, but it is pretty. And we're going to start bid this one at $10, which is a pretty good deal. If you ask me. I'll give you a measurement on it. Yeah, Canada's burr. This is 10 inches long by about 5 inches, and it is beautiful. If you know someone that likes pink and you're like, she's letting go of something pink, really, look how beautiful that is. Kind of a satiny like finish. I always do that shake test. If something falls off, it's not leaving the store with me. But it is like an envelope style. It's very pretty. Very, very beautiful. Nice pink, sparkly. I guess this would be more of a springtime, but I thought it was pretty. Really pretty pink. I may slip this one down into the bedroom. And thank you, Lenore, for dropping those channels. I appreciate it. Get a drink of water. Isn't it beautiful? There's something about pink that just makes my day. And again, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I just love it when it seems like we're just all, we know each other and we're all comfortable with one another. Okay, Santa needs to go. And of course, you know what he does. Let me get something to set him on. Santa needs to go. So I'm going to do a buy it now, right now, for $10 on this Santa that works just fine. And I'll show you. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he cute? Kind of hit a sour note, but he is adorable and he does work. He's really clean. His future's so bright he has to wear shades. Isn't he cute though? I thought he was adorable. I may have to end up putting him with little Elfie, the other thing I got that sings. I thought he was cute. Oh, there's one more thing that I forgot to bring up. Yep, his future's so bright he has to wear shades. Yes, indeed. I've got that little Elfie. I'll have to set him together. Let's see, he's got a piece of tape on the back. Now, isn't this a cutie pie? So we absolutely want Santa to stop here with plenty of money for auctions, right? Isn't he cute? I'll give you a measurement on him. We love them auctions. I'm just saying. This is 18 inches tall, and across the back, he is about 7.5 inches across. He is adorable. And Minnie, are you bidding on the musical Santa? You want him, sweetie? He's clean as a pin. He's a clean. I gotta make sure that I don't mess something up. Wah, 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 wah. He is a cutie. Just let me know if he's the one. He has to be the one because that's the only thing that was up was him. So was it for the horn Santa? I think he's cute. He looks better with his thing over that way. So is that what you want, Minnie? You want the Santa? Let's see here. Do. And you get Santa for 10. Congratulations. He is adorable and he's really clean too. Sometimes you get a lot of times, you see these things, you press a button in the store to get to play and it's already been worn out because all the kids that's pressed the button has totally decimated it. So there's this. And that goes to Minnie. Congratulations. Let me put that in there where I can see what's going on here. So we'll put him right there. So next up, Santa, please stop here. He's got the cutest little boots on. Fur lined, by the way, so he won't get cold. So we're going to start him at, we'll start him at 12 as well. He's really cute. He's in good shape. He is a snowman. It's a nice little sign. We don't want that there so you can't see, but he is adorable. Nice little boots on him right there. There's the bottom. He's clean as well. A really cute little snowman. Congratulations. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, let me put your name in the hat. You don't want to forget that. The name in the hat. Brian, the lady said somebody pinched him. Was it you? There's been pinching going on. Somebody pinched somebody. They're saying it's you, Brian. Is that true? Did you pinch somebody? Brian said, "Now wait a minute." He goes, "I'm innocent. I just don't." He said he was framed. Okay, and Minnie says 12. So I see Minnie in at that $12 bid. So not seeing any other interest, we'll start calling this down for Minnie. Going once to Minnie for that $12 bid. Going twice. Oh, Lord. Let's see, where's he at? Let's take care of that. We're being harassed. We'll do it for 24 hours. He might learn something. Oh my gosh. And I let him think about what he was doing. So Minnie is in at that $12 bid and he's at it again. So I timed him out for 24 hours. It probably won't do no good, but anyway. So we're going to go once to Minnie for that $12 bid. Going twice. Final and last call. And we are sold to Minnie, and Minnie requests to have this sent to Beth for Skylar. There we go. So Minnie wants this sent to Skylar, and congratulations, Skylar. Minnie's always doing sweet things. So Minnie, she'll love that. Alrighty then. That was very, very nice. Let's move him over here. See if I can't get this paper. And congratulations, Beth. That is for Skylar. If I can get that to cooperate, then let me put this down between his feet. And there we go. She's going to like that. That is so very appropriate. That is really appropriate because every kid wants Santa to stop. If he blows past your house, you know you were really bad. If he goes by your house, then you know you done really disturbed him if he passes your house up. Let's see here what we got. Okay, ladies. I'm pulling out the big guns here. Vintage purses, anyone? Look at this, guys. Oh my God, this one's really, really old. Let me see if it's marked. It's in good shape for the age of it. And here's your inside. It's not marked, but it's an oldie. It's like a yellow on the inside. Look at all that beautiful beadwork. Isn't that? Oh, hey now. That's getting way too personal. And you could report him, but it ain't going to do no good. That is using my name. Oh, I wonder who's doing such things. When you use someone's name, I mean, that I'd love to know who's doing that. I think I pretty much know. We'll hide him. Ugh. So back to what we were doing before now they're playing with fire. You can't use people's name. I saw him. I went ahead and made him invisible, but he used somebody's name, and that my name. I think I know who's behind that, and it's not who you think it is. Just saying. Oh my goodness. Now that's getting personal. Wonder if it's someone we might know. Well, Brian, I'll tell you who I suspect, who I know it is, because let me say this to where it's not really. Sometimes online platforms hire people to do that. So without saying the word, that's where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. Put your thinking cap on. Now, this one, let's go back. There are some people that are paid for that. He is on a lot of channels. Yes, he is. He's a big pain. So let's get back to this before I really get too revealing on. So this one is not marked, but it is beautifully beaded. Here's the front of it. It's like a gold tone, and here is the back. It is an older one. It does not have a name associated. It does have very beautiful yellowish lining right there. And it's just an oldie but a goodie. And I'll start this one but think about it, guys. I'll start this one at 12. So this person is blocked numerous times, and he's reported, but no one does anything about it, right? So who does that tell you who's associated with that? I'll give you a measurement. It doesn't take really too long to think about. I mean, you can report him till the cows come home and it never does any good. Think about it. Let's see, that is 8 inches across and approximately 5 inches wide. It's just really old, guys. And for the age of it, it's in really good condition. The beading is all intact, and that's something that normally doesn't happen, but it's a pretty one. So there's that one. And then we have this beautiful white beaded, and this one's marked. It's in really good shape. La Regale, handmade, and it's supposed to be handmade. La Regalia Ltd. And it is really immaculate. Look at the inside of that. You just don't see them that clean. And this is an old one. And it is really beautifully beaded. And it's a little bit larger than the other one. Let me give you a measurement. And it's about 8.75 inches. Leslie, do you want this older purse, sweetheart? This one right here? And just let me know if that's the one you want. This is old, guys. I can't tell you how old because I don't even know. So if this is the one you want, then you shall have it. So there's that. I think that's the one you're referring to. Yep. You know this platform could stop that. So what's that tell you? Who do you guys really think's involved in that? I know exactly who's the guilty party. And 12. Alrighty, ma'am. That is yours. And let me put, you would be surprised. All right, Leslie goes in there again. Thank you so much. Ta-da! That one's Leslie's. We will put congratulations. This is what I find is so really odd. The age of this and the condition, I don't see one string. You know how a lot of times you'll have the string will wear out and it'll be messy. The white beaded one, hang on just a second, hon. So this is really beautiful. I do not see any loose, and I'll start this one at 15. It's a little bit larger. Whoops. This is a larger one. It is a crossbody, very fancy. I'll give you a measurement on it. We come across it is about 8.5 inches long, and then it is about 5 inches down. It's in immaculate condition. This is amazing, guys. Never have I seen a purse that's this age look that clean. It don't happen. Every bead is accounted for. There is the company right there. The snap is works nicely. The reason why I know this is older because a lot of times purses have those magnetic type, you know, closures. So we have Minnie and Leslie, and at the same time, Leslie was in First Miss Minnie. So we need to see 17 on this beauty. It is clean as a pen. It's kind of hard to believe that something would be that clean, but it is. There's the corner of it. It is a nice long crossbody. Very beautiful. Every little bead accounted for. I was just amazed at the cleanliness of it. It was probably never used. La La Regal. Okay, gift alert, gift alert. Minnie's going to pay for it. So we're going to go ahead and let Minnie have this at 15. We're not going any higher because it is a gift. So Leslie, that is gifted to Leslie for Christmas. So Minnie gift to and sold for 15 and gifted to Miss Leslie. Congrats, congrats. There you go. I am not going to get, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put something over it because I don't want to get anything on it at all because it's so darn clean. And I'm going to put that on there because it is white. I was just so shocked at, and Santa Claus is definitely out there tonight. I was so shocked. The cleanliness of it really floored me. And I've had it for a while, so it's time to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Slide it right over here. So, I know I've got more purses. Oh, Minnie, thank you. You are the sweetest girl. Yes, Minnie is a sweet, there's a lot of sweet ones out there. And we really, I mean, there's been a lot of gifting tonight, guys. I mean, a lot. How nice is that? This should be named the channel with the most love showed in one night, right? There we go. Let's move these over. That's what it's all about, guys. Sometimes it is you're more blessed to give when you give than to receive, is what I always heard. So, yeah, it's been really great tonight. There's been so many generous people. It's not even funny. Yes, it's been, I mean, there was a lot of gifting going on, just saying. Yeah, I was so shocked at the condition of that purse. And it's been right over there in that drawer, the desk drawer right there for a long time. So it was time to let it go. Like you hear that song, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. Well, let it go, right? No sense in hanging on to everything. Now this is carnival glass right here, and it's a certain, I think those are, it happens a lot when you meet and congregate with kind folks. That's for real, Shell Bell. Okay, this is Carnival Glass, and these are Loganberries on here. I wouldn't know a Loganberry if I stepped on one. And it's kind of like a Carnival Glass, and it is vintage, kind of amberish color. Really pretty little, I guess you would call it a little trinket or, dish type thing. And I'm going to start this one at $8. It is vintage. Those are Loganberries on there. How great a time we've had tonight. Love all you and wish everyone truly blessed Christmas holidays. But yeah, this has definitely got the Carnival Glass look to it. And you too, Manny. Sometimes, I don't know, tonight just feels extra special for some reason. It just does. It just feels like that, even though we're not even in the same state, that it's just something there, that's really, really, really special. But that is a pretty Carnival Glass right there. The Loganberry. And Minnie said 8 because I think Minnie has some of this stuff. So Minnie is in at 8. And, I mean, it's odd how, isn't it really neat how the human mind can transpire over miles and miles. Thank you, Lenore. It really, and thanks for the hearts. That, you know, I guess it's the time of year it is, and being so thankful that just to be alive and be in the place that we are today, guys, and we feel blessed. And yeah, I think so, Brian. I think it is let me do a shot of this to make sure that's what it is, because I don't want to misrepresent. There is many, and I can feel it. I really can. There's just something that is really, I don't know. It's just something special, guys. I can't tell you what it is, but I know it's good. Yeah, I know it's very good. Yep, that's right. So this is it. Yes, I believe so. This is a vintage Indiana Glass Company Loganberry Carnival Glass Bowl in an amber marigold color. Yes, it is Carnival Glass. It's Indiana Glass Company Loganberry Carnival Glass Bowl. Now that's a mouthful, isn't it? That's a Loganberry. I wouldn't know what a Loganberry was if I stepped on it. Yeah, it feels so great, peaceful with everyone, like everybody is together. It does. It's what it feels like. It really does. But it is Carnival Glass, and those are Loganberries. And it is Indiana Glass, and the last bid I saw was Minnie at 8. Yeah, it does. It really does. So, seeing Minnie being the only one in at that $8 bid, we're just going to call it down for Minnie. Going once to Minnie, going twice. Final and last call, and we are sold to Minnie for $8. Congratulations, sweetie. Yes, indeed. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. But first, we're going to have the drawing, and somebody out there is going to get $5 off their total. And who's it going to be? Who's it going to? I love you too, Brian. Who's it going to be? Who's the lucky person? I'm going to shake, rattle, and roll. I would let Santa play us in, but it might be a little aggravating. So here we go. Who's going to get it? Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? And the winner is Deborah is the winner. So Deborah gets $5 off, and she may have very well made out like a bandit tonight. Yes, Beth, Skylar is getting Santa, Please Stop Here. This is what Minnie wants Skylar to have. So guess what? And Deborah won. Deborah's, I will let her know. So she ended up with a pretty sweet deal. It's like she got a brooch for free. Gift alert, Santa, stop here. Gift alert. Let me stick this. So guess what? Deborah is the winner, and when I'll send her an email and tell her that you are the winner, my dear. I'll put it right in front of my face so I can see it. So right there, so I won't forget. But it's been quite the night. We've had all this excitement, and that's why I decided to kind of make this special, so that to give away that surprise. And Joanne McGuire won that, and I have her information. All I gotta do is print it out, put that on there, and ship it out. Well, I'm glad, Brian. It always we're always in good company, aren't we? And I try to think of different things to do, and it is the season of giving, so naturally I'm gonna yeah, there was some goodies up in here tonight, weren't they? Yeah, we are all blessed, we really are. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. That's why I wanted to do something special tonight as a giveaway, and just, kind of spread the love and stuff like that. So I will catch you guys later. I'll probably see y'all out there somewhere in YouTube land. And you're welcome, Shell Bell. And thank you, everyone. Much love to everyone. And I'll catch you later. Good night. I love you guys. Good night, everybody.